Hi, welcome to our next chapter of Skedda training. Skedda is the software that SCOV is using to schedule all of the meeting rooms here at SCOV. It allows the committees and groups to schedule their own meeting space. As you can see on the cover page here, it is located at scov.skedda.com. This will also be linked on the SCOV website and show you how to get here. In addition, there is my information to provide technical support. I'm more than glad to answer questions and help out groups with scheduling their meetings. You can either phone, text me, or email me, and we'll see what we can do to get you set up in the rooms that you want to use. So let's just jump right into it. Today's topic is going to be covering recurring meetings with the use of Skedda. So maybe your group has a weekly meeting or a once-a-month meeting on the first Tuesday or something like that. So you want to schedule one that happens again and again, and you'd like to have it in the same space in the same times each week or each month. So that's what we're going to cover today, is how to do a recurring meeting. All right. So at the top here, we have the map view, the day view month, and the building and the date and the times. Okay. So I'm wondering if, I want to hold my meeting, and is the space available? Is usually this place I like to start. So I have created a fictitious group. It is called Figment for the Disney Figment character. And we hold monthly events to celebrate the greatness of Figment. Okay. So let me go into starting my meetings. We'll start maybe in October. They're on the second Thursday of the month in October. And they're always on the second Thursday. They're in the afternoons from 2 to 3. So I plug in those sort of times and I go to look at the day. Now here I can see all spaces at SCOV, and here at the top you see spaces. I can narrow that down to the building that I'm looking for, or I can leave it at all spaces and just kind of thumb through and see what's going on that day. I see there's a board meeting in the Kiva room. I go up here and start arrowing through, and I can see, if there's anything else going on. And it looks pretty clear. There's not a lot of events. Ocotillo has some things going on. There's an event in the afternoon at Mount Lemon and Mount Kimball. In addition, there is astronomy club in the afternoon. So that building's a little bit busier. Desert Oasis, okay. So I come back to Native American rooms, which is what I wanted anyway to begin with. Okay. So I go to the 2 o'clock time frame. Okay. And I pick that, and I don't need a kitchen, so I'm going to go with the room Hopi at the end. Okay. Now here, if I want more than one room, okay, I can click here and hit a plus and pick a second room or a third room, or I don't have to. I just need maybe one room. Okay. I double click on this little space I've created. I could drag it down too and take me the hours I want. But if I double click on here for Hopi, I have now Thursday, October 12th from 2 to 2:30. And ours is actually 2 to 3. Okay, it only goes in half-hour increments. So if you have a quarter hour, you're going to have to round up to the next half hour. Okay, and mine is a repeating event this time. It is every month. Okay, but your choices are daily, weekly, or yearly. Okay, but say mine is every month. It is on the second Thursday. You could have it on a certain day of the week here at the top, where you pick the day and it's on the whatever 8th day of the month, whatever. But mine is second Thursday. You've got all these choices of second, first, whatever Thursdays. You can go to the last Sunday, the last Monday, the last weekday, all kinds of choices here under here. But we're going with second Thursday, and it's every month. Okay. Now it's not meeting in the summer, and we'll get to that in a second. Okay. And how many times do I want it to end? Well, I want it to end for the next 2 years. Okay. So I click here to the date, and this is May. And so I'm going to take it into 2025, May of 2025. Okay. So, whoops, I forgot to check a date. Back to 25 May 1st, 2025. Okay. I could also do number of occurrences. I want it to happen for, 12 months, whatever, 12 times. Okay. We're going to get to exceptions in a second. We're going to come back to that. And what's the title of it? Well, it's Figment's birthday. And do I need audiovisual? Well, of course I do. I need a handheld microphone, a podium. I want a projector and a screen and the American flag. Okay. Figment's very patriotic. And is there any additional instructions for yeah, I want 2 microphones. So audience members can chime in. Okay. And what's the room set up? Well, it's set up for a classroom with tables and chairs. Okay. And any additional instructions? Besides the tables and chairs, I want a speaker table in the front and a registration table by the door. And any additional instructions? Yeah, I want to have a 3-foot table for gifts for Figment. All right. Oops, gifts. All right. So any instructions, don't get too wordy here. Be brief. We're not trying to say, please do this. Thank you for that. Can you do the just very brief basic instructions? Okay. Fees would include linens for the tables. You would pay that at the office. Water and ice. Yeah, we want a pitcher of ice water. Okay. And number of attendees. We're going to have about 35 people. And any other comments? I don't have any, but you could type in anything else you want to indicate for your group. This is what the monitor will be able to see if they need to do anything. Okay, so I have done this and I said I want this to go for several months. But I said we don't meet in the summer. We don't meet in June, July, and August. So I go to exceptions, okay? And I started this in October, all right? And I'm going to go to June, okay? And it's the second Thursday, so that's an exception. Next month, second Thursday is another exception. And in August is another exception, okay? Now, also the next year, okay? June, second Thursday, July, second Thursday, and August, the second Thursday, all right? So I've got these exceptions, okay, coming up. Other exceptions can occur when you go to book it if you're doing that might conflict. The program already knows when the building is closed for holidays or not the operating hours. So if you try to book something and there's a conflict, this might especially occur on Mondays. It'll tell you down below in red, oh, there's a conflict on that date, in which case then you're going to have to include that date as an exception. All right. So I go down to the bottom and I say confirm booking. And I get the little green message at the top, so it went right through. And so now I have the Imagineering event. Okay, I can go here and if I want, I can edit the booking. I can only edit my own bookings. I cannot edit another club's bookings. I can see what their booking is. Now it says, do I want to edit this booking? Yeah, I want to edit this and all the following ones. Okay, so I can go here and I can make changes. You know, maybe it's not 3 o'clock. Maybe it's actually 3:30. Okay. If there's other changes I want to make, I can do that too. I can add it's Figment's birthday, 100 years. So I can make any changes I want here. I can do that at any time so that the monitors are updated about things that you need to tell them. All right. So that's how you would do a multi-day event. Okay. It is best to do multi-day for something that's recurring than to do a whole bunch of one-times. Because if you want to make a change in the future, you can just go in and change the event. I appreciate your joining us today. Here's again my contact information, should you have questions and want to follow up with anything. But that's all we've got for today. So thank you for joining us.